Hey, YouTube. You know what I hate? This stupid lip right here. Always collects coffee. I hate that stupid lip. I hate Starbucks as a company. I hate their pagan little goddess, and everything about them. They're just everywhere, so they're super convenient. Happy Thursday. I hope everyone is having a great post-hump day, pre-Friday day. We had a cold front come through, and we're going to be getting some rain, and it's overcast, but I like that because it's nice and comfortable. It's cool. You know, we've been up into 110 degrees, so it's rather nice. I'm smoking some Baren Navy Flake. I love it. I just completely have to retract everything I said about the Baren Roll Cake and the Baren Navy Flake, but I came back to make it right. Speaking of which, I went ahead and changed the title for those that actually care to the 5 or 10 people I'm talking to. It is what it is. But just to give you an update, I changed the name of my personal tobacco review playlist to My Tobacco Journal, or Journey, I'm sorry, My Tobacco Journey. Because I think that most aptly characterizes what it actually is. I'm not really doing reviews. The thing is, even though I've been smoking pipes on and off for 3 years, it's really been the last 6 to 7 months that I started smoking. This has been the game changer for me, because I'm not in my own place and I can't just get off work. I can't wake up, smoke a pipe indoors with my coffee, and then when I get off work, I can't just get out of the shower after eating dinner and then light up a pipe. You know, the first year and a half, 2 years I was smoking a pipe, I was just smoking it mainly, you know, a little bit in winter, but mainly in spring and fall. And I'd have to go outdoors to do it. So this thing has been a huge game changer for me. And even when I'm in my own place, I'll still use it for work or when I'm going to my brother's or whatever the case may be. But this last 6 to 7 months, I've been saturated with a multitude of different blends. I incorporated the breathing technique quite organically, by the way. It's just once I realized what I was doing, I realized what it was. And it really helped me with controlling retrohales and different things like that. And the point is, this last 7 months, my palate has developed at the greatest arc that it has in this last 3 years, just because I've been smoking more. And well, because I've been smoking more, really, that's it. And I don't just bounce around. I'll smoke a blend 2-3 days in a row. And, you know, I smoke on the way to work, 2 or 3 bowls at lunch, and then a bowl on the way home. I almost never smoke. Unless it's a weekend, I almost never smoke once I get home. But in the past, it was, I mean, I would go almost completely through summer. All the hot months, which, you know, it's half the year here. I wouldn't even really smoke. So I've been saturated in experiencing different blends this last 7 months. And that's why you've seen me. At times, I'm recalling impressions from a time past when I really wasn't smoking all that much. And I'm remembering my association, like kind of like with this Scudo. I'm contradicting myself. Oh yeah, Scudo, I don't care too much for it. It was too harsh. But it had like accumulated 3 years of age on it, and then I go and I smoke it again, having discovered a better way to smoke with better cadence. I pack my bowls better. I've had more experience with different tobaccos. My palate's matured. And then it's like I'm contradicting myself. I'm like, oh, this is amazing. That's why. There's just been such a developmental evolution in my palate and in my preferences. And Anyways, impetuous as it may have been, both the roll cake and the Navy Flake were honorable buys. Very good. Both of them are a mix of Virginia and Cavendish and Burley's. And yes, the Navy Flake is slightly harsher than the roll cake, but not by much, you know. That was my impression of it then. And I can't remember the way I used to smoke. I used to smoke differently. I used to pack my bowls differently. And I used to not have much of a mature palate. Anyways, another bit of information to who it may ever serve, to whom it may ever serve, whatever. I'm not sure what the correct grammar would be in that. I'm a retard. A while back, I think it was during the time I uploaded, I have a playlist called YTPC Members where I upload 1-minute shorts of different YTPC members. And I think when I was doing my beans, I was uploading something and then I stopped it and one of them got hung. It would never go away even though I deleted it. There were only like 5 or 6 people who were subscribed to that YTPC member playlist. But I had to delete the playlist, not the videos, and then remake it to get rid of this hung video that kept trying to download. And it kicked all you guys off, just FYI. You'd have to go back and re-subscribe to that particular playlist. All 4 of you, because one person came in and already subscribed to it. But that's the thing I wanted to tell you. This is delicious. If I had to pick one, I probably would pick the Navy Flake. It's got a great aftertaste. I love the roll cake. Even though they have the same types of tobaccos, they're different. So they both have a place as far as I'm concerned. I like both of them. But the Navy Flake is slightly better. If I had to pick one, I'd pick the Navy Flake. So whoever was telling me that, I agree with you. I think Chillax was one of them. I'm not sure who the other person was. There was someone else. I just did a Mutton Chop Piper YTPC member short because he was doing a live last night and I went into his live and I was doing all I could to get him to say my name. The first thing I did, I wanted him to say my name and laugh or something so I could incorporate it into one of my videos, but I'm not clever enough apparently. First thing I said when I came into his chat, and of course he's got a lot of people in there, like 70 some odd people were commenting, and I said, hey, my name's Rinky Dink and I'm here for the sauce. And someone monitoring the comments was kind of laughing about it, but no effect on Mr. Chops. He didn't read it, he skipped it. And then my second comment was, and I'm just trying to get him to say my name so I can make a video. My second comment was just like on the breathing technique. And he skipped it. You know, he didn't comment on it. So I had to ask a question just to get him to say my name, but he finally did. Yeah. Anyways, a couple of weeks ago, week and a half ago, week ago, whatever it was. Remember when I was telling you I thought I got something in my eye? Because I was at work and a storm came through and there's a dumpster and sheetrock and construction crap everywhere. And some stuff blew in my eye and it was messing with me for like 3 days and it went away. Well, Turns out it did something to my eye. It's swollen on the inside and super red, and I have an appointment with an optometrist today after work, which really sucks because I have no vision insurance. I don't have insurance at all because it's too damn expensive, and I'm never really at the doctor, and I spend more if I'm paying for my insurance all the time as opposed to just going to one of those little rapid clinics or whatever if I get strep throat or something like that. I save more in the long run that way. But hopefully they can just give me some drops or something. If they have to, I have a feeling they're probably going to want to reduce the swelling. I think there might be like an ulcer, like something on it. I have a feeling they're going to give me drops to reduce it and tell me to come back so they can take a better look at it. And if there's something in there, I've already been through that. They have to deaden your eye, and then they take this scraper, it looks like a callus remover, and they scrape the top of your eye, and it takes out the shrapnel. I hope that's not the case, because I can't imagine how expensive that's going to be. So fingers crossed that's not going to be the case. But I'm not mistaken in saying this definitely used to be harsher. It's calmed down a lot. I think the 10 was from 2020. I'm pretty sure it was from 2020, the 10 of Navy Flake. I believe I cracked that open about 6 months ago, and it's been in a half-empty mason jar for the last 6 months, which I believe does increase the fermentation and the aging process. To take it out of the tin and to put it into a jar, a seal-tight jar with more oxygen, so it can begin that what's it called? I can't say it. Oxygenation process, whatever it's called. If you remove the oxygen from particular organic substance, it rapidly decreases the decay process. How do I know this? Well, there was a time when I was considering a way to slow the decay process of dried grams of psilocybe cubensis. And the way you would do that is you take a very small, not a big piece, of dry ice, and you drop it into a mason jar full of the psilocybe psychedelic cubensis, and the dry ice will suck out all of the oxygen, and as long as you keep it in a cool, dark place, that decay process will be reduced dramatically. Essentially, you could keep it forever because it's already dehydrated. But you make the glaring mistake of putting too much dry ice in the mason jar. It's going to blow up. So don't do that. By the way, this was a long time ago. I never did it. That didn't happen. It's just something I was thinking about. Okay? I don't think that way anymore. I think Jesus Christ and a relationship with God the Father through Him is all you really need. No, I don't think. I know that's the case. And I've spent too much time in my past chasing things that didn't suit me. Not to say God can't allow me to allow those experiences to refine me in a specific way. It just means that those things are a part of my past, and they will forever remain there. Anyways, I'm up to a long video now. I had no intention of doing anything other than filling you in and righting my wrong with the concerning the Baren Navy Flake. It is a delicious blend. I'm glad I have this in bulk. I'm profoundly glad that I have this and the roll cake in bulk. I'll be honest with you. I kind of want more of the Navy Flake. Well, both, but it's great. That is wonderful. That's good stuff. I don't care who you are. You all have a blessed Thursday. We got one more day. And look, be happy, okay? Because think of it like this. By the time you see this video, Rinky Dink would have already been to the eye doctor where they're scraping crap out of his eyeball, and you're probably sitting on your couch smoking a pipe. Okay? Be blessed. Toodles.